Guys, for today's video, first up ignore my messy hair. Or I'm just a mess. But I am doing a video that I'm kind of excited for, which is a stretching video. First up, warning, this is a video that is stretching once you have your splits. So, the warning is, if you don't have your splits, feel free to watch this video, but all of these stretches, except for maybe a couple, will involve your splits. But I think some of these you might be able to do if you don't have a full split, but maybe not. Got my banana. Go watch yesterday's video. If you're wondering where I got this, why I got this. That freaked me out bad for a second, because the way that I put it, it looked almost like a fake snake, but it's a banana. Okay. That freaked me out though. I stretched it out really far and put it in a certain way, and then it looked like a fake snake almost, because I couldn't see the green part. I only saw the part that was stretched out really long. So the first stretch, which I'm about to put you on the floor, but ignore that my shelf is still on the ground. We're fixing it today. I keep saying that, but we forgot to yesterday, and we're fixing it today. If you don't have your splits, I have 2 different videos on how to get them. I'm going to be doing my right side for all of these, but try to do both. The first one is one that you don't have to have your splits to do, but it's a great one to start off. And with all of these, you want to be warmed up first, which is it's a deep lunge. Now, I'm going to talk you through what you're doing in your deep lunge and not actually be doing, because I do these all the time and I just don't feel like it right now. Which is, when you do your deep lunge, you want to have your back leg, which in my case is my left leg. Whichever is your back right leg, you want to have that foot flexed so your knee is not touching the ground. And then you want to put your both hands on your other knee that's in front, and you want to do 10 pulses, which is just kind of like you're going up a little bit, like you're staying where you are, but then you're slowly letting your body drop. And then you come up and you repeat. I will show you this. See, that's what pulsing is. You want to do that 10 times. It's a good way to kind of add on to your warm up and do a little bit of a stretch. Then, I need you to pause this thing.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
When you're done, let me know.
Okay. Then, you need to pause this video, and then you need to do your other side. You gotta stay equal. This next one, once you've done that, This one I love. This one you do have to have your splits. So you want to get in a split and you want to try to lean forward. You want to just try to lean forward towards whatever leg is in front. Because it kind of is a good starting for the next one, which does involve moving. I will not be moving because to do it, I will hit the shell and stuff. So, yeah. Then, once you just go as far as you can, and that one thing that I will say is a lot of people, I would say some people think that involves your back and stuff. It generally doesn't. It's all on your waist. So if you don't have good waist flexibility, you don't have to go all the way with this one, but I would encourage you to go as far as you can. So the next one is you're essentially staying in that position and you're rolling. And Abby makes it do this, and so does Gianna sometimes. And Abby called it like rolling in towards your hips, rolling out. Like I don't fully understand. But what you essentially do is you grab your hand as far as you can. Primarily, you want to try to get your foot, like your heel, which can be very, very, very difficult. And then you want to try to get the heel of your foot, but if you can't, just get where you can. It also works with your ankle. And what you do is you essentially roll inwards, so I call inwards whichever leg is in the back, you want to roll towards that side. Just a little bit, like not all the way. Kind of want to just do like this. And then you roll outwards, which is the opposite. You can do either one first. Then Abby calls it cradling, which is a great way to work on your oversplits. And what she means by cradling is you're doing the same thing essentially, but you're not rolling. You're taking your hands, putting them primarily under your heel of your foot, and you're basically just kind of lifting your foot. It's a way to work on your oversplits without a dance block or anything and just using your hand. Then this one is my favorite stretch ever. And it's great if you don't have your, I don't know what these splits are called, where they come, I forget what their form of splits, because Gianna makes it do it, and I love it. And it's great for loosening that waist flexibility, getting some, which is called switch. So that's what I call it. She doesn't actually have a name for it, which is where you start in one side split, so like right side, then she has a twist, and to center split here, they come out this way, which we are allowed to bring our, like if we don't have that form of split, we can kind of bring our leg forward a little bit to where we can, and then she has a twist into the other side. So yeah, then and she makes us do it like twice. But I recommend doing it 4 times just as it opens up that waist flexibility. And then the next, we're only doing a few more. This one, I hate doing. But you want to be in your splits and you want to try to walk your hand backward and arch back a little bit. I hate doing this because for me, this one, everyone thinks this involves back flexibility. It does involve a little, but it actually is mostly waist flexibility, which is what I don't have. I don't have waist flexibility because I never work on it, and I'm stopping that now, and I'm actually trying to work on it. And then once you get there, usually only they, because Abby, Gianna, all of our teachers, that does, a warm-up makes us do this. And typically, once we get there, they let us come right back out. But I recommend trying to hold for 5 or 6 seconds. And I am going to say this, with every stretch, don't do it for multiple minutes. Because, a fun fact, this, I don't know if it's true, but it makes sense if it is true. Okay, this hair is bugging me. Which is, and the fact is that apparently if you hold a position for more than a minute, and your body can harden in that position. When you start to stretch but you don't warm up. When you don't warm up, you just start stretching and stuff, how it can kind of be not fun and your body just not as flexible. Well, that apparently, because you're used to a certain thing, and apparently your body can harden into place and be really hard to get out and you hold a position for too long. So don't do anything for more than a minute unless you have a dance teacher or a gymnastics teacher or someone like that who knows what they're doing and in the room telling you it's okay. Safety reasons. And the last thing, this one you don't need your splits for. I'm going to actually show you. So I'm sitting on my right knee basically, and I got my left knee kind of aligned. Let me really align it. My foot is pointed up and it's bent. Grab it, touch, and then let it go. Just try to do what you can. If you can't get your other hand to touch it or anything, then just do what you can. Hopefully this video you taught to do some fun stretching. Peace.